Hey guys, welcome to my MC Command Center and Risky Woohoo mod overview and kind of a tutorial, I guess. I have been trying to get this back in my game. I used MC Command Center a long time ago in my very first generation of the 100 Baby Challenge, and I think that there was a pregnancy mod associated with that, but as subsequent game updates came out, the mod broke and I never put it back in my game. But Pets just released a couple of days ago, and I thought, you know what, I really want my Risky Woohoo mod back because I had it in my game for a long time. I think it adds some really great realism to the game. But the mod that I was using, it was broken by one of the game updates, and my Sims wouldn't woohoo in bed. We could only use either closets or hot tubs or bushes. And it actually became kind of cumbersome because, you know, that 100 baby challenge, I mean, gotta have closets in the house. And so decided I'll just remove that, it'll be fine. But now that the game, we've got a new expansion pack, and it's working well, and MC Command Center was updated, I found out that MC Command Center also has a Risky Woohoo percentage built into the mod, and it's taken me a couple of days to figure out how to even get this sucker enabled, and it wasn't easy. And the only way I found it was I did some googling, and Coffee actually put out a YouTube video on how to get the Woohoo mod to work, and so that's how I figured out how to get the Woohoo mod to work. But then I also went in and I looked at all the different settings and all the different things you can do with MC Command Center, and I thought, well, this would be a really great way to show you guys how to use it. I'm not going to change any settings so I don't have to restart my game. I've gone through all the settings and I've got everything on that I want on and off that I want off. And so here we have my Sim self, and we're sitting at a computer. And oddly enough, the way you control MC Command Center settings is through the computer. It is not through your Sim like I thought. It used to be through your Sim a long time ago. So when you click on your Sim, you've got an MC Command Center button right here, and it's got all these little radio buttons. And I was in here looking to try for pregnancy, and I'm like, oh my goodness, why can we not? What's going on here? So I exited out of my game, and I was trying to figure out what was going on, and then I came across Coffee's YouTube video, and lo and behold, you click on the computer, MC Command Center. We didn't have a computer in the house, and that's why I didn't realize, but you go to MC Command Center, and here is all of the settings on the computer. It's awesome. And you have tons of stuff. So we're just going to kind of go down in order. We're going to look at everything. If you have questions, comment down below. I will try to answer them as best I can. If I can't, I'm going to link Coffee's YouTube channel down below, and then I will also put the Tumblr page for the MC Command Center download where I got mine from. I'm going to caveat this video and say, if you're watching this at a later date and there have been subsequent expansion packs and game updates, you're going to want to make sure you find the most up-to-date MC Command Center file. When EA updates games, it can break the mods, and then those creators who have made the mods will go in and they will fix the mod to work with the game update. So as it stands right now, my MC Command Center works for the game update right now, and I think it's 3.9.5 is the version that I have. And so let's get into it. So MCCC settings, you've got a whole bunch of stuff here that you can change. Autosave, relationship, notification menu settings, money settings. So in here, things I didn't even know existed. You can do child support's percent, bills, apartment bills, auto pay. So like auto pay, you can enable that your bills be auto paid. Pay child support. So if your child is not living with both parents, you can actually set up for child support. This is actually kind of really cool, and adds to the realism of the game. And you can set this to either all, married, unmarried, doesn't matter. Child support percent. This is where you would put in your percent that you would want the child support to be paid on. I don't have that turned on, so I'm not going to do that. Change bills. This is set at the default 0. 100 would double your bills. Negative 100 would be no bills. Wouldn't we all love to live in a world where there were no bills? I know I would. Apartment bill. This would just change how much you pay in rent. And then auto pay bills we just went through. Relationship settings. You can set the decay percentages, the relationship culling. You can allow teen parenting. This is pretty cool because we've got that parenthood pack. Sorry guys. Parenthood pack. You can actually allow teens to gain parenting skills. So I enabled that. And then let's see, we've got gameplay settings, lots of like little things. I don't think at this time the adopt the neglected child works. I think on the Patreon site it said that because of the cats and dogs expansion, the adopt neglected child doesn't work. And this actually is if a child is deemed neglected by the game, it will be adopted by an NPC instead of just being taken away by social services. And I've never actually had a sim child taken away, so I didn't know how that worked. I still have it disabled because at this point, if it's not going to work, I'm not going to enable it. I don't want to screw with my game and make it too wonky. You can increase the maximum household size with this. EA also did do an update where you can set the priority on the household, so you can increase your amount of household slots. I have not toyed with that at all, so I'm not gonna go over that because I don't know how that works quite yet. Skill difficulty, skill progression. You can change the difficulty of skill progression. Sims die on lot. This is one I didn't really know you could do. If they're wandering the streets, they'll just turn into ghosts. Grim won't show up. So if you use the kill sim command with MC Command Center, if they are not on the lot, they just turn into ghosts. Grim doesn't show up at all. Game time speed. This is kind of cool. I haven't messed with this yet. This is the default 25. It's 25 milliseconds of real time for every sim second. So you can increase or decrease that, which makes the day go faster or slower. So if you increase that number to 30 or 40 or 50, that means it'll be 50 milliseconds for every 1 sim second, or you can make the game go faster. I haven't played with that, so I'm not going to. I don't really want to mess with that just yet. I'm not brave enough to do that. So we've got put books away fix. This is just putting books away. Pause on zone. Pause the game each time a new zone is loaded. That's pretty cool. And I think that's it for here. Let's see. We're going to go to... you can set age span duration. There wasn't really anything else in here that I wanted to go through, so we're going to go all the way back. MC Cast. You can define your appearance template, apply an appearance template. You can set limits, offspring. You can use parent. You can do a values variance, skin tones, bypass blue babies. I don't really know what this is. Hybrid babies will not be a blue, green, or purple color, but will always have a normal human shade. So this would be something, my sim is married to an alien, and so this would be something where if you were to have an alien baby, the alien baby wouldn't have the alien skin tone color. It would just be the normal human colors. I have this disabled. Let's see. You can change your walk styles on age up, set a default walk style, specify gender for appearance template to change, apply appearance. You can do appearance templates. I'm not really messing with any of that kind of stuff. I don't want to. Careers. You can change the all kinds of stuff in the careers. The children quit school. You can enable the kids and teens to be able to quit going to school. Elder employment range. These are the ranges that are set. Minimum and maximum percentage of Sims to be employed. 0-0 will be full unemployment. So basically their whole life. So basically at 40-50 is when they are no longer employed as elders. Teen employment. And then, let's see, you can go through and you can sim cleaner, you can sync married names, sync glasses, remove items, clean item sims, clean item parts, neighborhood cleaner, you can clean ghosts, you can sync household names, relationship cleaner, includes NPC households and cleans acquaintances. Let's see, clubs. I haven't messed with clubs. You can monitor, bypass. You can do all kinds of stuff. MC dresser. You can change custom settings. Female after. So let's say your sim comes home from work. It specifies the outfit that the sim will change. The outfit that the sim will change into when they get home from work. So blank will leave them in their current outfit. So when she gets home right now, she just stays in her work outfit, and I have to change that. Multiple outfit settings, multiple outfit percentage, maximum outfits. So the percentage chance that a game generated sim will have multiple outfits in each category. You can change this default value from 0 to anything. So those townies can have different outfits, and right now townies look horrendous. Let's see, multiple outfit ages. So I've got all these guys, so except for toddler, everybody's selected, and these are the default values. I didn't change much there. Only use saved outfits when running dresser clean. First try to use random saved outfit. If none exists for the current category, clean as usual. Again, I have not messed with a lot of this MC Command Center stuff. I'm just kind of going through these settings to let you know what's here if you wanted to take a look at it. Replace situation outfits. So you can change your situation outfits when your sim goes to different events. Let's see, occult, aliens. You can change your abduction settings, frequency, start time, length, hours between abduction, ages, allow NPC abductions. It's disabled. We could enable it if we wanted to. Abduction ages, young adult, adult, and elder. We could, again, select them all if we wanted to. Hours between abductions, 24. Time length is 6, maximum is 24. Abduction frequency, alien visitations and abductions will happen according to the normal EA rules. I'm not really sure what the normal EA rules are, but this one says normal alien contact. I don't know what an alien invasion is. We've never had one in my game. So abduction pregnancy settings. Abduction pregnancy percent. You can change this. So the default value is 30%. You can change it all the way to 100%, which means every time your sim gets abducted, they can come back pregnant. Abduction pregnancy genders. The sim genders allowed for pregnancy to occur from abductions. The EA default is male only. Oh, well, that makes sense, considering all of my female sims that have been abducted by aliens have never come back pregnant. I wish you could select both. That would be nice. Pollinator gender. So allows the settings of the gender of the alien pollinator. It's female or male. You can't have both. In one of my other off-screen games, my male sim was abducted and came back pregnant. Maximum aliens. So current number of aliens in the world is greater than this number. No more If the current number of aliens in this world is greater than this number, then no more aliens will be born. This will not keep more aliens from being generated, only born. -1 equals default no limit. So this is a no limit. So if we change this, it will limit the amount of aliens. If we don't change it, it won't. So I left it. Force alien disguise. When alien moves into a lot that is not the alien homeworld, they will be forced into the appearance specified here. So we can force an alien disguise, or we can force no disguise. It's up to us. Other pregnancy. Use custom pregnancy, use custom percentages. Let's see what the vampires say. So we've got a maximum pregnancy. Other pregnancy is again here. Forced dark form. We can enable this. That will make sure that they are always in their dark form on any lot. The game may switch them back after feeding. Experience adjustment. Vampire experience to gain to be slower or faster. So this is their skill, the vampire skill. Level on age up. If enabled, a vampire sim ages up, they will level up starting at their teen years and gain a level as they age. Aging maximum. So determines whether vampires age normally or if they stop aging at a specific age. So apparently they stop at young adult. That is the default value. Risky vampirism. When a vampire feeds on a sim, these settings allow the target sim to have a chance of becoming a vampire by accident. So feeding percentages, ask for permission, compel for a small. So we can change all of this. If enabled, risky vampirism only occurs if the sim has the vampire creation power. We can disable that or enable it, doesn't matter. Population. This is, you can change your population settings in your game. I did not change anything here. You can change your bar nights, population settings, moving settings, other settings. You can bypass culling, clown walk by, no reaper stalking. You can randomize visiting sims, disable immortal sims. So we can turn on aging for sims that are normally immortal. So service, go to work, tragic clown, city living. Maximum sims in a zone, we can set that. We can adjust sims on the lot. There's a ton of these settings that you can use. Pregnancy. This is the one that I was really interested in because I like to have a realistic game. And my 100 baby challenge is, I want to keep that kind of realistic, but kind of not. But I like to have that kind of oh crap factor when you're not always trying for baby, because that doesn't always happen in real life. But you, I particularly like this piece of the mod. So we'll go through these individually. So pregnant sim selection, ages to run, days to run check. So the command center will automatically run checks to see if sims are pregnant on certain days that you specify. So the default is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Ages to run pregnancy. Other specifies the ages that sims are eligible for pregnancy within one or more ages may be chosen. So we can choose teen, young adult, elder. We can choose all that. We can bypass active sim romances. We can random pregnancies bypass sims that are in a significant other relationship. We can disable that. We can enable that. Bypass played households. When checking for random pregnancies, bypass any played households rather than just the current active household. We can disable that too. I might actually go in and change some of these settings because I didn't go through all of the pregnant sim selection. Male pregnancy is disabled. We can enable it if we want to. We can do married only. If enabled, only sims who are married will get pregnant through random pregnancies. Pregnancy percent adjustment. So I set this at 30%, and it can be any value you want. You can actually go to a -100. So negative causes fewer pregnancies and positive numbers cause more. So I increased that. Allow homeless pregnancy. You can, if your Sims are homeless, you can allow them to be pregnant. Elder pregnancy penalty. If an elder pregnancy is enabled, when elders are tested for random pregnancy, this percentage will be subtracted from their chance to be pregnant. I didn't change that. Partner sim selection. You can allow affairs. You can enforce family. You partner gender, same or opposite sex only. Use same age group. Occupancy preference. Allow married Sims to be partners in random pregnancies outside of their marriage. That's disabled. We can enable that if we want to. Enforce family. Enforce family relationships. Enforce family relationship validations when checking for pregnancy partners. This is crazy. Specifies the gender that is valid for partners of pregnant Sims, male, female, or both may be selected. That's really cool. Use same age group. Only allow Sims in the same age category. So that's disabled. Occupancy preference. That we have none. Partner candidates for marriage or pregnancy may be selected regardless of where the Sim lives. You can do living in homes only. Prefers home Sims. Homeless only. None. Tons of stuff. Okay, so offspring. You can set gender, maximum household children, baby motive decay percent, rename a non-active offspring, identical offspring chance. So 33 is the percentage here. Offspring gender. We've got valid both, obviously. Maximum number of offspring a Sim can have during pregnancy, 3. You can actually have a maximum value of 6 with this. This is crazy. I don't know anybody who would want to have 6 infants at one time, or toddlers for that matter. Baby motive. So this is set, the default value is 100. Modifying the setting will change the rate at which a baby's motives decay. 100 is normal. 0 is no motive decay. So that would, make the 100 baby challenge way easy. Rename non-active offspring. Determines whether to rename a baby born to an NPC or played Sim after pregnancy completes. Include active Sims. I didn't change this. It didn't really matter to me. Other pregnancy. Allow pregnancy aging. So normally when Sims are pregnant, they don't age. So if this is enabled, when a Sim is pregnant, they will not gain the ability to somehow stop aging until they deliver their baby. So it's disabled. If we enabled it, they would still age. Pause on playable labor. When a non-active played household has a Sim going into labor, a message will display and the game will pause. That's disabled. Auto marry. The percentage chance that an unmarried Sim will get married after becoming pregnant, default value is 0. We can change that. I didn't change that at all. Pregnancy duration. Default value is 3 days. Use traits. Change the pregnancy percentage based on applicable traits. That's disabled. Notification settings. We can show birth notification details, and show pregnancy notifications. I left all those alone. Adoption settings. Same-sex adoption percent, adoption ages. Again, tons of stuff. I recommend if you're going to do this, go through and really look at these to see what you want. Don't just take my word for it and change it. Because again, I have not really gone through. I've gone through the whole thing, but I may change things in my own game down the line. MC Tuner, you can change autonomy and interaction behaviors. Kiss is always available. Allow emotional deaths. Stop random flirting. That would be good because apparently my Sim flirted with somebody at her own wedding and made her husband mad. You can allow teens to move in. You can monster under the bed. You could stop this. This would make life so much easier sometimes. Friendly stay the night. Invite to stay the night is a friendly interaction, not a romantic interaction. It's pretty cool. Stop random flirting. That would be enabling it would prevent Sims from flirting with another Sim autonomously when they are in a flirty mood. That would be good for me to disable. Allow teen move in. Allow teens to invite other Sims to move in and also be invited to move in. MC Woohoo. This is where the risky comes into play. Woohoo actions. You can You can allow family. I wish you guys could see my face. Kind of wish I had my camera on at this point. And if you could see my eye roll for this. Allow family. This is incest. I have this disabled, and it is disabled. You can do that. You can allow teens. I have this enabled. The default is disabled, but I have it enabled. You can do same-sex try for baby. I have that enabled. Allow polygamy. I do have that disabled. No strings, woohoo. I have this enabled. This is where, like a one-night stand. I mean, it happens in real life, right? Why not have it enabled? Allow try for baby. We can allow try for baby on menus as normal. Elder try for baby, we have that disabled. Woohoo pregnancy. This is where you're going to find your risky woohoo percent. I set this to 20%. This is what I had it as when I had my the old risky woohoo mod, and I left it at 20. I can change it at any point. Use fertility and risky. I have it enabled, so if my sim has the fertility trait, it takes that into account and adds that additional 20% to the fertility trait to give a greater percentage of possible pregnancy in the risky woohoo portion. Try for baby percent. Maximum value is 80. Same-sex pregnancy sim, we did the target. I actually had in my last, in my drifter challenge with the last risky woohoo mod I had, they are in a same-sex marriage. It is 2 female sims, and they both became pregnant from one regular woohoo interaction, and that was crazy. They both had babies. It was, I don't know what happened. I don't know how it happened. It was pretty funny. It happened on live stream. You guys could go watch my Twitch live stream, my VOD back if you want to see that. That was pretty nuts. Okay, opposite sex pregnancy sim is default the female. You can change it to the target, the initiator. You can have it be always male. You can change all kinds of stuff there. Woohoo reactions. Bed sharing. When enabled, sims will sleep in beds with other sims, ignoring relationships. No jealousy. Romantic interactions will not trigger jealousy reactions from other sims. This would be great. I'm not going to change that though. Use privacy. It's enabled. Sims will shoo other sims from the room. Sleepy. When an NPC is involved in bed, woohoo, between 10 p.m. and 4 a.m., they will go to sleep in bed. That would be nice for times when it's like you're inviting somebody over for that. Sim nudity. You can have nudity interactions, genders, nudity ages, stay nude after woohoo. I don't have a, I don't have the pixelation removed. I keep looking at my camera like I'm live streaming. I don't know what I'm doing. Clearly, I don't make YouTube videos anymore very much, so. Other settings, autonomous. Sims may use woohoo interactions autonomously with this setting enabled. Autonomous try for baby. This is disabled, but we could enable it if we wanted to. Rest time. When autonomous woohoo is enabled, this setting will control the minimum number of hours that will pass between autonomous woohoo for a sim. So autonomously, what this means is when a sim decides autonomously that they want a woohoo, that 6 sim hours have to pass before they can autonomously decide to do it again, which I think is pretty cool. Extreme. When enabled, sims will woohoo more often. The autonomous reset time setting can be used to determine cooldown between interactions. This setting requires autonomous woohoo or autonomous try for baby to be enabled. So we have enabled the extreme. So we'll see how that works. Use the skill. It's disabled. When enabled, use the MC-specific woohoo skill that provides increases to relationship gains as it progresses. That's pretty neat. Birth control duration. So you can actually take birth control. It's a thing on a sim. It determines how many hours the birth control buff will last. Between 1 and 24 hour are valid, and 2 is the default. So I just left it at that. All moods birth control. So if this setting is enabled, the birth control interaction will always be available on active sims rather than only when flirty. So we enabled that. just because. I mean, they're not always going to be flirty, right? Sometimes they're happy, sometimes they're confident, sometimes they're inspired. So you want that, I want that enabled. Other settings. So we were just here, back. So that really is it. And we've done, with our husband Gage, I woohooed to, like, I was making sure that the mod worked. We have not taken a pregnancy test, but here you can see, drink Iridium Q36 birth control. I love that. If we go to him, he's super flirty, we can drink Iridium Q36 birth control. So it is multi-gendered. Again, I'm looking at my camera and talking with my hands like a crazy person. So look at pets. So if we have him, he's an alien, but doesn't matter. But her, we've got the take the pregnancy test. We did not do the try for baby. We did the regular woohoo to see that if we would get the take the pregnancy test. I'm kind of nervous because I don't know if I want to do it, but we'll go ahead. This is my in real life boxer pit mix, Louie. So we're going to go ahead and we'll just have her take pregnancy test and let's see. See if it works. See if the 20%. All right. So, and again, be aware that this says not pregnant. She's going to gain the sad moodlet from failing. So that's always the possibility that if the percentage, if you do use the risky woohoo mod and they end up not being pregnant, they will continue to get that sad moodlet from failed trying to conceive. So, I hope you guys learned a lot. If you have any questions, put them down below in the comments. I hope you enjoyed the video. I certainly enjoyed making the video and showing you about MC Command Center. I can't wait to get more into MC Command Center and learn more about it and continue to use it in my game. You can follow me on Twitter and on Twitch. I live stream, and then I put my live streams out on Twitter when I am going to go live. So if you want to, you can follow me there, and let me know how you like this video, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye guys!